Hello and welcome to Holistic Living. My name is Alexi, and in this yoga class we're going to come into movements for flexibility. We want to increase our flexibility, our physical one and our mental one. So let's get ready, get your mat, and we start in Chukasana. Close here your eyes and place your hands on the knees. And start by rolling your shoulders up and back. Rolling the shoulders up and back. Just a couple more times in your own breathing rhythm. When you inhale, the shoulders come up. When you exhale, they come back and down. Inhale up, exhale back and down. And then we're going to switch the side. Roll the shoulders back up and forward down. It's a bit counterintuitive, but we really want to come into the awareness of the shoulder part. So inhale up, exhale down. Feel free to move the arms with you. One round more. Beautiful. Then place your right hand on the right side. Inhale, stretch of the left arm up. Exhale, left hand come down. Inhale with the right arm up. Exhale down. Inhale, left arm rises. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right arm up. And exhale, bring both hands in front of you, making your way into tabletop pose. I'm going to start here in cat and cow. So as you inhale, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back, gaze up. As you exhale, start to curve the back, press the hands into the mat. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, gaze down. A couple more times in your breathing rhythm. Really synchronize the breath with the movement. Inhaling up, exhaling down. One movement, one long breath. On the next inhale, bring their hands a little bit more forward, than your shoulders. Walk the knees a little bit more back and bring them a little bit closer. So as you inhale, drop the belly a bit more down, roll the shoulders back, gaze up, push the hands into the mat, lift up, look up. Exhale, curve the back, come here into a baby pose. Inhale, coming up again, belly down, shoulders back. Come into a bigger movement of the cat and cow. We're already transitioned into baby pose and up dog. Well, kind of a variation of up dog, actually. So find your flow, make it as smooth as you can, and keep on coordinating the breath with your movement. Feeling into the mobility of your spine. Next time you inhale, drop the hips completely down. Check that the thighs are grounded with your mat. Walk the hands a little bit more forward. Keep the core engaged, lifting the pubic bone up towards the belly button. Press the hands into the mat. Roll the shoulders back. Long neck, ears away from the shoulders, and as you exhale, you look over your right shoulder towards your foot. Inhale back. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. One more time. Inhale forward, long neck, long spine. Exhale over your right shoulder. Inhale back. Exhale left. Inhale center and exhale. come into your baby pose. Open up the knees mat-wise apart, big toes are touching in the back. Hands walk forward, forehead towards the ground. Take your 3 deep breaths. When we come into flexibility and mobility in general, we want to come into a relaxed mode. The more we can tell our system, our body, that it's safe, that it can relax, the tissues become soft. The tissues allow themselves to be lengthened. So a very relaxed and calm breathing is important here. But also the mental state, knowing that you are safe, knowing that we go into it with calmness, with a certain attitude of surrendering to what is, or rather than willpower and pushing it through. So just be guided by your breath. Long inhales and very long exhales. On your next inhalation, lift your head up, come back into a tabletop pose, and set your toes up and push it into your down dog. Take your moment to walk it out. Bend it one knee, then the other. Really feeling into your hamstrings. How are they feeling today? And on your next inhalation, come into your plank. Exhale, lower knee, chest chin follows. Elbows close on the rib cage. Inhale, baby cobra, roll the shoulders back. Press the pubic bone into the mat and look up. Exhale, down dog. Take here 2 deep breaths. Lengthen the spines. Push yourself away from the mat with your hands. Push the feet into the mat. Long, long, long legs. The heels are grounded, really opening up the hamstrings. On your next inhale, rise up with the left leg. Exhale. Bring the left foot forward and ground your right knee. Here you're free to use some blocks or really big books to support your hands and lift the chest a little bit more up. Or even coming on your fingertips works as well. So you ground your right knee, check in that your left knee is over the left ankle, and drop the hip. You should feel a stretch on the ellipsoas, which is slightly over the hips, going over the hip bone all the way down on your right leg. So inhale, roll the shoulders back, drop the hip a little bit more, open up the chest, feel the stretch here for 2 breaths. Exhale, push the hips back, extend the left leg, keep the left foot flexed, and imagine how your hips, your buttocks want to come back towards your right heel. Look forward towards your left foot. Again, 2 deep breaths here. Flex the foot actively. And we go again. Inhale. Place the left foot, walk with the hands a little bit more forward, maybe using your blocks. And again, drop the hip. So you might notice here that your left leg wants to drop towards the outside. This is opening the hips sideways, right? We want to open it front ways. So with your left arm, press the left leg inside so it can't fall out, right? You're really actively pressing it inside so it stays in line. And then dropping the right hip a little bit more, open up the chest. Feel the opening on the right leg for 2 deep breaths, really long. If you even notice that you're coming into tension, exhale through the mouth. next exhalation, push the hips back, flex the left foot again, actively flexing, walk the hands back. Imagine how I want to place the belly on your left leg. Two long breaths here. Imagine how you send the breath through the leg, in this case through your left leg. Inhale, come back onto your left hand. Engage the core and slowly start to lift up. The shoulders are away from your ears. Bring the hands together, interlink, and the index finger are pointing up. So you should here feel already a little bit of a stretch, maybe even a little bit of a tremor. That's totally fine. Really extend the arms. And as you exhale, the fingers are pointing back, open the throat, look up, slight back bend for 2, for 1, and exhalation, hands come down and push it into your down dog. Come here into still down dog. The feet are hip width apart. If it's easy for you to ground the heels, bring the feet together. 2 deep breaths. Feel into your right leg, especially in the right leg on the front side. And on the left leg, feel onto the back side, onto the hamstrings. On your next inhalation, rise up with the right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, place the right foot forward next to your right hand, ground the left knee, and start to drop the left hip back down. Remember with the right hand to keep the right leg, the hips aligned, so pressing inwards. Remember to maybe use some blocks here to help yourself to keep the chest open. 2 deep breaths here. Exhale, push it back, extend the right leg, right foot is flexed. The buttocks wants to come back towards the heel. Look forward, lengthen as well the spine. For 2 breaths here. Inhale, come forward, ground the foot. Maybe you open up the distance a little bit more, so making a little step with the right foot forward, look up, drop the left hip. Calm breaths here. And with every exhalation, left hip drops a little bit more, keeping with the right arm, the right leg aligned. Exhale, extend the right leg, keep the right foot flexed, and lengthening, opening the right hamstrings. Inhale, placing back the right foot down, grounding yourself well with the left knee and slowly rising up. Extend the arms, interlock the fingers, index finger is pointing up, shoulders away from the ears. Keep the core engaged here. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and on your exhale, slight back bend, open up the neck. Keep here the balance, press the big toe of the right foot into the mat. And release, hands come back down, come into your down dog. 2 breaths here. feel into both legs. The full opening on the front side of the leg, on the back side of the leg. Inhale, come into your plank. Exhale, lower knee, chest chin follows. Inhale into baby cobra. Press the pubic bone into the mat. Lift up, strong core. Exhale, down dog. On your next exhalation, ground your knees. And check here that your knees are hip width apart. If you have sensitive knees, feel free to use a blanket underneath of them. Engage the core. So the pubic bone is lifted up, tailbone down. And we're gonna come into a little bit of a preparation of camel pose. But what we really want to focus here is as well keep on opening the ellipsoa, so the front side of the legs. So depending on your flexibility level, you might feel a little bit more, you might feel a little bit less. The important thing here is to keep the core all the time engaged so we protect the lower back, right? So you press with the right hand against your lower back here. Not necessarily pressing, but rather holding. You engage the core here and you lift up with the left arm. Inhale up, exhale, just a slight back bend, just a little bit. Again, opening up the throat and already coming back. We do that 2 more times. Inhale up, lengthen, engaging the core. Exhale, a little bit back. And then coming back. So imagine you want to press the hips forward, keeping the core engaged. 1 more time here. Inhale up, exhale a little bit back. Exhale, coming back, and we're switching sides. So place the left hand on the lower back. Inhale, rise up with the right arm. Inhale up, exhale, slight back bend. Inhale back up, 2 more times in your own rhythm. And slowly release. Then slowly sit back. We keep on with this mobility. Place the hands behind your fingertips, pointing towards your knees. And as you inhale, again, engage the core. Imagine how the pubic bone wants to come towards the belly button. So tucking in the tailbone. And you start with the exhalation to lift slowly up, pressing the hands into the mat. Lifting up and slowly releasing. So we inhale, we engage. Exhale, we lift up. We inhale, press the hands a bit strong into mat, open up throat, and slowly release. 2 more times. Inhale, engage. Exhale, rise up, open the throat, press the hands into the mat. Feel a little bit the opening also in the shoulders by pressing the hands into the mat. And slowly release. 1 more time. Inhale, engage. Exhale, start to rise up, lift up, open up, press the hands at the mat. Lift, lift, lift up for 2, for 1, and slowly release. Coming back and over the side, bringing also the legs forward. Extend the legs completely forward. Here, if you notice that you have a little bit of stiffness in the lower back, I recommend you to use a blanket and just pop it underneath so that you have a little pivot on the hips here. Again, align yourself well. Inhale, lengthen up the spine, rise up with the arms, shoulders away from the ears. And as you exhale, imagine how you want to place your belly onto your thighs, slowly coming forward and then releasing the hands on wherever they are. So maybe on the mat, maybe on your legs, maybe even on your feet. Wherever it is, it's totally fine. And allow yourself to let go of the head. Important part here is to keep your feet together and flexed. The more you pull your toes towards yourself, the more you're gonna open up the hamstring. You can even try. So point your feet, toes forward. You feel the stretch on the front side. And again, flexing, you feel the stretch on the back side. So as for flexing, we want to open up the hamstrings, flex, flex, flex the feet. And imagine how the belly wants to come onto your thighs. So you really don't focus on coming forward with the hands, but rather coming together, thigh and belly. So wherever you are here, release the head. Close the eyes. Inhale into your belly. And as you exhale, imagine how you send the exhalation through your whole legs. So from your hips, down your legs or the knees, till it comes towards your feet. And imagine how the air comes out of your heels rather than your toes. So you really keep the flexion going on in the feet. Take your 3 breaths together. Inhale into the belly. And exhale out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale into the belly. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale into the belly. And release for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, gently start to rise up. And slowly come back into up sitting. And for this class, we're gonna just finish here and just taking here a moment. The feet can be relaxed. Make sure that you're nicely grounded on your sitting bones. You lengthen the spine and you gently lean back. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down again. Maintaining an open chest. Feel the opening, feel the flexibility on your legs. The awakeness on your spine, in your spine. Receive together here 1 deep inhale and release through the mouth. Gently opening up the eyes, and we already came to the finish of this class for flexibility, mainly focused on the legs here. So thank you so much for joining me. Namaste and enjoy your day.